भयं गतः अधुना किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते प्रतिवारम् आगच्छामि अत्रैव अत्र उपविशामि किन्तु अद्य नीलकण्ठमहोदय माम् अत्र उपविशतु इति उक्तवान् तदर्थं किञ्चित् भयम् आसीत् मनसि अधुना किमपि नास्ति सर्वेषां नमस्कारः प्रथममेव अहं मम धन्यवादान् व्याहरामि नीलकण्ठमहोदयं प्रति किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते एकमासात् पूर्वं तत्र पेन्ना मधुसूदन महोदयस्य सन्मानकार्यक्रमः आसीत् तदा एव निश्चितः श्रीभाष्यं विजयसारथी महोदयस्य एतत् सत्रं सेमिनार् किमभूत् इत्युक्ते नीलकण्ठमहोदयः एकवारम् उक्तवान् बेटा भवान् पत्रसमर्पणं करिष्यति वा अस्तु करिष्यामि महोदय किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते पत्रसमर्पणे मम इच्छा तु अस्ति भवति एव and I love this mic wherever it is whatever it is I love to speak or sing and do whatever it is तर्हि किम् अभूत् महोदय अत्र को विषयः महोदय उक्तवान् श्रीभाष्य विजयसारथी महोदयस्य विषयः एवं वा नाम तु श्रुतमेव मम पितुः बहुवाराणि महोदयस्य विषये उक्तवान् किन्तु किं लिखितं तेन न जानामि तदा महोदय उक्तवान् मन्दाकिनी I heard Mandakini somewhere but I am unable to recollect it. I couldn't sleep. If some questions are unanswered, I can never sleep and I will grow up, put on weight. On that day, until 6:30 a.m. in the morning, I couldn't sleep. I had my show at 6:30 a.m. I didn't do my show. Then suddenly, Mandakini Papa Samharini Godavari Charu Sancharini Devavani Cha Yatrasti Modakula Bhutale Bhati Venaratam Bharatam Dr. Ramakant Shukla Mahodayasya एकं किं तत्र भाति मे भारतम् इति कश्चन पाठः आसीत् मम नवमकक्षायां मणिका पुस्तकं CBS पुस्तके आसीत् अच्छा मन्दाकिनी I heard it somewhere yes श्रीभाष्य विजयसारथी had written it but still I heard it somewhere and then I got few books and I tried to do something and right now I am with my presentation and the title goes an embodiment of Sanskriti and Sanskritam and Sanskriti himself Sribhasha Vijayasarathi. So, India posed the world's oldest civilization spanning back 4,000 years and encompassing a wide range of cultures, traditions, values and ethics. It is a place rich in culture and legacy as well as a place steeped in history. Its greatness is rooted in dharma, which is inextricably linked to great culture, civilization and dignity. The eternal and immortal Sanskrit language flourished and enjoyed its superior status in the India with exceptional work of scholars like Ashwagosha, Bhasa, Kalidasa, Bhavabhuti, Shudraka, Vishakadatta, Bhartruhari, Bana, Dandi and many others. India as it is today, Sribhashya Vijayasarathi is a brilliant Sanskrit scholar who has made an incomparable contribution to Sanskrit literature. He is a poet, grammarian, philosopher and a critic of highest caliber. There is no person who can match him. That is what we heard from many of our scholars. So he could capture the interest of many readers across India with his penetrating intellect, mellifluous voice and graceful writing style. He is a scholar and a spontaneous poet. He is a prolific writer, having published over 250 poems and other works. His works demonstrate his unrivaled originality and critical fineness by combining tradition with experiment. His works are distinguished by a unique style that has fascinating resonance. His works are distinguished by a unique style that elicits hypnotic responses whenever we read. But because after I inquired about his works with Professor Neelakantham, then I happened to read his works. Then really they were hypnotic. You sometimes feel that you get goosebumps. Ronte kade ho jate hain, Roma nutta puchkunte annate untayi. I'll just get back to those works also if at all I get some time. So his literary works cover a wide range of topics from traditional to contemporary ideologies. Just now, one of our guest aspect, industry. So that is also very contemporary. Industrial revolution started just 200 years ago, I guess. So industry, that is contemporary. There are also firmly established modern relevance and are rooted in social consciousness. Sri Vijay Sarathi has hailed as a Mandakini poet and a modernist poet in old and timeless languages. Sanskrit is not just a holy language, but also a common language with its choice of words along with appropriate meter and diction. His Mandakini is a proven Sanskrit outstanding contribution to such composition. It can be praised for the deafening echoes of the pouring water in the caves. Yesterday in one of the sessions, one of the speakers had been telling how Ganga had descended to the earth and how the raining sounds from the rocks had come. So each and everything is onomatopoeic. Okay, onomatopoeia is a term which speaks about the words which sound similar. Like we have buzz, which a bee does. So it let us sound untado atlane manaku padalu kuda cheppabadi. So yeah, it can be praised with the deafening echoes of pouring water in caves as well as the thundering noises produced as the Ganga descends on the rocks from the high heights of Himalaya. The roaring sounds of the waters colliding with one another. The enchanting feature of his poetry is expressed in his choice of words that produce the gurgling sounds of the other streams flowing into the Ganges mainstream. The sweet sounds of the waves produced by her swift movement on rocky ground and the sonorous cadence of ripples produced by her placid flow on the plains. This type of lyric has never been written in Sanskrit literature. He pays special attention to social developments in modern society, such as existing corruptions, exploitations, crimes, and vulgarities, which he despises and communicates through his creative works. The wisdom of Kalidasa, onomatopoeic idioms, puns, and maleficious resonance of great Sanskrit scholars of the past like Bharati, Magha, Bhanabhatta, and others may be found in this ancient epic Mandakini. It is a fantastic, elaborate, exquisite, and well-executed piece of prose that has been constructed in a charming manner. Many translators have given up trying to translate Mandakini into English. No, so far, none could dare to write Mandakini in English. That is Samskritasya Prasistya. Because there are many works of Indian languages which have been translated but not Mandakini. So, because its entire attractiveness resides in the verbal structure and Sanskritic poetic standards. And the next work goes Rasakeli. So Rasakeli is another masterwork that perfectly combines Vijayasarati's scholarship and talent. Rasalila poetry, which has marked by passionate sensual sentiment, has been successfully revitalized by him. He has created his own meter, which is perfectly suited to the delicate movements of the dance. He also recognized that this poem is a wonderful piece of poetry that is totally written in musical cadence and is based on the idea of dance. His creative use of language and experiments with numerous genres have left a lasting impression on literary fans. Unlike many modern Sanskrit poets who are influenced by their regional languages, he has a strong command of the language's idioms and has maintained alankaras, rasa and dhvani. Jagadeka pavane rasalīlavane Rasika Vrundavane Lasati Vrundavane Jagadeka mohano Vrajaloka mohano Budhaloka mohano Bhuvana Vrundavane Prakriti Vara Sundari Hrudareka mohano Vraja Sundari Hrudaya Sammohano Lasati Gayati Shri Hari Ruchirani Geetani Nrutyati Shri Hani Ramyena he started describing himself. Gayati Srihari, Nrutyati Srihari. So it was very rare for any poet to describe himself that he would describe. He was enjoying it thoroughly like Meera did. He also enjoyed it thoroughly. That's the reason he was like, I am dancing and I am singing. In Bharata Bharati, Sri Vijay Sarathi has been very successful in promoting ideals such as nationalism, national integration, patriotism, self-pride. His sloka writing style and anuprasa alankara would undoubtedly pique the interest of all readers. The brilliance of Bharata Bharati rests not only in its depiction of the country's social issues, but also in its suggestion for the solutions. Every time we have a question, but here he gave the question as well as answer. Swatantra Bharatashayam na nashayantu nayakaha. Swatantra Rashtra Sampadam na lunthayantu shasakaha. Udatta Jati Samskrutim na shoshayantu bhavukaha. Swadushta Rajakiya Dushprayojanaika Sidhyate. We popularly Pudukavu. So, no problem. Whatever you do, there is no chance that whatever you feel like doing cannot be done. And Swayam Samruddhi Sadhane Sama Samadhi Karinaha. Swayam Samarjita Dhane Same Samana Bhagina. Swajati Sampadannatau Same Samanu Ragina. Samunnata Jagannuta Bhavantu Bharata Sada. Yashomayim Mahomayim Mahonnatam Mahojwalam. Susamvida Sudhadhuni Susabhyatam Rudavaga Kalamayin Susamskrutim Digantare Nirantaram Prasarayatya Harshinim Vikhantu Bharatamdika. And Pravina Bharatam sings India's rich history and excellent diction, exuberance of vibrant patriotism that recognize no limitations of Indian territory or dynasty, and this can be found among the readers. And Vijay Sarathi is one of the most famous poets in Sanskrit literature. This particular poem appeals to each and every Indian. Let me go with the stanzas. Bharatiyam Mahonatyam Yo Vyakhyati Jagattale Jaganmatma Mahadevi Yadutpannaiva Kirtita. And several places have been in as in Mantra Pushpam we get to know about the entire country, Akhanda Bharat. Even similar to that, this particular Pravina Bharatam speaks about different places. Kailasam Manasam Punyam Brahmadesham Manusthalam Arsha Samskruta Chiknani Tadanyani Vibhavaye Kedaram Badanim Purvam Srirangam Srivilochanam Sheshachalam Tadanyani Divyakshetrani Kirtitaha. So there are several other places, but still time is a constraint. I am unable to continue further.
Please.
I'm just concluding it. So, one cannot acquire inquisitiveness until one obtains universal knowledge of things. And Vijay Sarathi comprehended the time-tested and proven norm, and he had succeeded in tempting his readership to experience the philosophical underpinnings through his writings. So, thanks to his vast and ever-growing understanding of Indian philosophy, many people refer to his Nyaya Shastra works because he has never wavered from the substance of the original text. He attempted simply to simplify complex concepts by quoting from a variety of texts to stick to the original themes. This piqued the interest of the audience. He is not only a remarkable Sanskrit and Telugu scholar, but also an expert in Vastu Shastra, astrology, Vedas and Upanishads. He has an extensive exposure to a wide range of practical factors relating to atonement, peacemaking, expiation, sacrificial things, oblation, hormones, materials, and the good effects of smoke and fumes emitted from fires. So, as time is a constraint, I am ending this, and I feel that Mahamohopadhyaya, Sri Bhashya Vijayasarathi Mahodaya should always Gayati Srihari Ruchirani Geetani Nrityati Srihari Ramyena Veshena. We should continue like this, and I thank Acharya Nilakanta Mahodaya and Sanskrit Academy for giving me this platform and letting me present this wonderful paper on a wonderful man. Okay, wonderful paper should be said by them, but on a wonderful man who ever lived, ever existed. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
మీ అన్నతో ఒక మాట. నాకు పరమమిత్రులు శ్రీనివాస శర్మ గారు ఇవాళ పుత్రోత్సాహం తండ్రికి అని ఆయన ఎంతో సంతోషించవలసిన విషయంలో ఆ స్థానంలో నేను ఇవాళ ఈ తెలుగు భరద్వాజ్ చెప్పినట్టు ప్రస్తుతించినటువంటి ఎంత విని నేను చాలా సంతోషపడుతున్నాను. తర్వాత చిన్నపిల్లలు కూడా నేను చూశాను. తర్వాత ఎదిగిన తర్వాత ఇంత తిరుక్రములాగా ఇవాళ విజృంభిస్తే నాకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. నా మిత్రుడు నాకు చాలా సంతోషాన్ని ఇచ్చాడు. ఆత్మవై పుత్రనామాసే రూపంలో నేను చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉండి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయాలనుకున్నాను. ధన్యవాదాలు.